Authorities settle a years-long legal dispute over flood damage. And Missouri schools ring in the new year without the ringing of cell phones in the classroom. KOAM News at 10 is next.
18 years after floodwaters swept through Miami homes and businesses, there's finally a settlement. I'm Blake Gully. We'll tell you what it means coming up.
Plus, the Joplin Chamber of Commerce invites bold women to an empowerment summit, and a homegrown artist brings heart to the city of Joplin.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
After nearly 2 decades of litigation, the Miami City Council unanimously approves its portion of a conditional settlement with the Grand River Dam Authority. This is KOAM News at 10. I'm Dow Quick. KOAM's Blake Gully tells us what the settlement means for the community.
We heard from one lady that said because of what happened to her, she lost her home, she lost her retirement, because she had to start all over.
In 2007, Miami experienced one of the worst floods in its history. Rising waters damaged and destroyed businesses and homes, leaving behind more than $70 million in damage. 18 years later, the City Council has approved a $10.5 million conditional settlement with the Grand River Dam Authority, the agency residents blamed for worsening the disaster. This came after a town hall meeting where city officials say residents overwhelmingly voiced they wanted to move on.
The litigants were tired. A lot of the litigants had passed away. A lot of the litigants had moved away because of flooding. So it really wasn't what we were wanting, but what we heard from the people last night was, we're tired, we want to get what we can get and move past this.
The $10.5 million settlement is just the beginning of what the city hopes will lead to more changes.
We have to save our community. This civil litigation is just one of the court battles that's going on, but there's the bigger one ahead of us, and that's the relicensing. The current license they've been running on for over 25 years, and they've been in violation of it since the day it was written, but there's no accountability measures in it. So this one, we want to make sure there's some accountability measures that can help protect Miami and its citizens moving forward.
But he says for now, the settlement offers not only a bit of closure for the roughly 240 litigants, but also accountability.
It's not the total that was owed, it's a compromise. But it's a win for Miami, because this is the first time in the history of GRDA that they've taken just a little bit of accountability for the damage and destruction they've done.
Reporting in Miami, Blake Gully, KOAM News.
Now, when we reached out to the Grand River Dam Authority for a statement, they responded saying they're working on one. A lot of us have seen some rain today. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy.
Yeah, it's been light, it's been scattered, but most of us have picked up at least some light little rainfall across the region, anywhere from a trace to a tenth, 2/10 of an inch, maybe even a quarter of an inch in spots. You can see these light showers dropping off toward the south and to the east. And we're a little dry. We'll take anything we can get. Where you do see these pockets of yellow, that is showing us a light to moderate rain. We actually have flash flood watch in effect into tomorrow afternoon due to rounds of heavy rain, which is going to come down quickly, especially late tonight into tomorrow morning. We stick with what we have out there right now over the next several hours. But let me take you into the early morning hours. Here's 5 a.m. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, some thunder, some lightning. Picking up, so our heaviest rain about 5 a.m. to about 10 a.m. We're going to break this down for you here in just a bit.
See you soon. The shelves of the Frontenac Library are being filled as the community prepares to open the building in the coming months. The town's first public library is made possible thanks to a more than $4 million donation from the Tavella family. The site has roughly 14,000 books, digital resources, a community room, and the new Heritage Hall Museum. The library also has McKay Street Coffee House, which is already open to customers. The library director says he wants the location to be a gathering place for the community.
We just want to be a resource here for them. We want to promote lifelong learning, again, build on that sense of community here and just give people a special place to come and gather in the community.
Staff hopes to officially open the library's doors in November with the program beginning in January. The Joplin Chamber of Commerce is launching a new initiative in November designed to empower women across the 4 states. It's called the Bold Women's Summit. More than 80 volunteers are helping to plan the event, including 6 committees dedicated to marketing, sponsorship, and attendee experience. The summit will focus on more than just career development, providing tools that can be applied to work, home, and everyday life. It's an opportunity to showcase some of the incredible women making a difference in the region. And not only that, they're inviting men to take part too.
This isn't just for women. We hope that men actually come to this conference so that they can learn and adapt as well. But really, I just want to showcase the awesome women we have in this region. We have some incredible movers and shakers and powerhouses that are doing incredible things in this community. And I wanted to do something where we could be really inclusive and showcase all of that into one day.
That summit takes place on Tuesday, November 18th at James River Church in Joplin. You have to register in order to attend, and you can find more details on our website. Of course, that's KOAMnewsnow.com. A Missouri Southern alum is making a change in the heart of Joplin. Artist Eric Hahn is the creator of the mural Heart Joplin. Hahn has painted more than 30 hearts across the city. Many of his pieces incorporate images related to the business of his painting. His largest piece is at MSSU. It's about 15 feet tall. He says the goal is to let locals know that Joplin is a place of love, peace, and acceptance.
Little kids are going to see this and they're going to look up and see that and they'll say, that's been there my whole life. But then they're going to say, I'm from Joplin, I must be loving, I must be caring, I must be inclusive.
It's just been a really fun way to kick off our school year in celebrating what the community means to Missouri Southern.
You'll be able to see Hahn painting a mural downtown during Joplin's 3rd Thursday. Balloon pilots flew into Joplin today to help launch the inaugural JOMO Route 66 Balloon and Kite Festival. It's just ahead of the Labor Day weekend. Look at this, the colorful new event held at the Route 66 Fairgrounds features area vendors, helicopter rides, and kites along with the balloons. The festival officially takes flight tomorrow with the literacy liftoff. Admission is free for kids. The Erie football program gears up for its 2025 title campaign. Ryan has a preview coming up later in sports, but up first.
The cell phone ban has been in place for 2 weeks since the start of Carthage schools. I'll be talking with the principal today about how it has affected them. I'm Ty Parks and I'll have that story coming up.
Last month, Missouri state lawmakers officially limited cell phone use at school. Now, as the school year kicks off, Missouri schools are adapting, requiring students to power off. KOAM's Ty Parks visited Carthage High School to see how students are responding.
No phones, more focus.
Here at Carthage, we have seen some drastic changes in students socializing with one another, their attention in the classroom, overall socializing in the hallway, in the commons during lunch. We've seen some drastic changes for the positive.
The earbuds are put away and socializing is increasing, but will the grades see a change?
Engagement that we're seeing and understanding in the classroom, the success is something that we expect to follow the students and passing the classes and even enjoying the classes because they are engaged, they are learning, and it's exciting to see what's going to happen.
Without the distraction of the latest social media trends, students in Carthage are adjusting.
First, it was difficult just to register the fact that we couldn't have phones in school, but after a while, first week, it was easier. Obviously, you're going to have the withdrawals of not having your phone and just being tempted to pull it out during class, but I keep mine in my bag to not have that temptation.
When it comes to emergencies, parents say they support the phone ban.
I think that the administration probably already has a plan for that, and I really don't feel like the kids absolutely have to have them. I know they think they do, but I think there's a plan figured out that they can get a hold of the police or whoever they need to get a hold of to let them know.
The students echo the same thoughts about the phones.
Really, if there's an emergency, the school will let our teachers know and they'll act accordingly, but I don't think necessarily if we're in an emergency drill or we really need our phones.
Phones that will remain powered off during the school day. In Carthage, Ty Parks, KOAM News.
Dr. Angela Holman says the success at Carthage High School so far is due to the consistency and communication from both the teachers and the staff. A little bit later, attention buyers and collectors. Joplin announces the date for its annual surplus auction.
And showers and thunderstorms increasing tonight. Details coming up.
And savings are only at Roper Honda.
Well, it turned out to be a comfortable day for us today. Had some sunshine during the morning hours. Temperatures pretty darn good. Right around 80, 81 degrees. Clouds thickened during the afternoon. Then we started to get some light showers in here. We haven't had a lot. Most of us a trace, 2/10 of an inch. I've seen a few 1/4 inches out there, but these are all light showers. Our main wave is out here. So these are going to kind of blow up and then head toward us later on tonight. So until they get here, we just deal with this light, scattered showers. Very hit and miss, kind of dropping south and east at about 25 to 30 miles per hour. But where you do see a little bit of yellow popping up, that's where we are getting some moderate showers. Very sporadic, Kansas. So hit and miss light showers, much of the same in Oklahoma. Picks up a little bit southwestern Missouri once you get just south of Joplin, Monette, over toward Table Rock Lake. But still, very light, very scattered. This is what we are going to see as we go through the next 4 to 5 hours. Light, scattered showers. However, by that point in time, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, our heavier bands set up. Now, looks like the heaviest band, Wichita to Bartlesville, Coffeyville, Veneta, Miami, Grand Lake Grove, Bentonville, maybe Anderson. Northeast of that, we're still going to have showers and thunderstorms, but there's going to be a very sharp cutoff of where it rains and where it doesn't rain. Scattered showers and thunderstorms continue. So here's 9:30 in the morning. So from about 4 a.m. to about 11 a.m., that's when we'll see our heaviest rain. But look at that northern cutoff of the showers and thunderstorms. Here's 1 p.m. Now we start to taper that rain from northwest to southeast as we go through the afternoon. Clouds stick around. We should rebound mid-70s, but kind of cool for late August as we go into your Thursday afternoon. Thursday night, may get a little bit of fog building in with that moisture on the ground, light winds. So we'll watch that to kick off Friday. Then Friday afternoon, which rolls into the holiday weekend, looks great, upper 70s for highs. All right, let's talk about that heavy band of rain setting up Sedan, Nowata, Coffeyville, Veneta, Miami, Grand Lake, Pineville, Bentonville. There's going to be 3, 4, 5 inches in that band. Then a pretty sharp cutoff. Pittsburgh, Joplin, 1, maybe 2. But look at this, from Nevada to Stockton. We'll see if this shifts a county north or if it shifts a county south. But at least most of us are going to get showers and thunderstorms. 63 to start, 65 by noon. High temp 74. Looks wet, but okay. Nice shot of our Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex. And here's that wave right there that is kicking off these showers and thunderstorms. Let me take you into the holiday weekend. Overall, looks pretty good. Friday, we're talking upper 70s, lower 80s on Saturday. Slight chance for a storm Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, a little hotter, mid to upper 80s, and then upper 80s to near 90 on Labor Day itself, with a chance for a few scattered thunderstorms. 74 tomorrow, 78 Friday, 83 Saturday, 86 on Sunday, 87 on Labor Day. Then a couple days of 90s, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
Beautiful weekend, though, to get outside and enjoy the unofficial last weekend of the summer.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Thanks, Doug. City of Joplin announces the date for its annual surplus auction. Buyers and collectors can head out to the event for a number of items, everything from computers and tools to machinery, Christmas ornaments, you name it. This year's event is going to take place on Saturday, September 13th at the Street Maintenance Barn at the Public Works Center, 1301 West 2nd Street, starting at 9 a.m. You can find a complete list of auction items on our website, again, KOAMnewsnow.com. Still ahead, as new faces make the leap to varsity football, Iola is focused on having a winning season. And after a year filled with new faces in 2024, the Erie Red Devils are locked in for 2025. We'll have those stories and more coming up.
There's a reason Chevy is... Last year, the Erie Red Devils saw underclassmen fill the field on Friday nights. Now, with a year under their belts, these Red Devils are taking on bigger roles. With a small senior class in 2025, Erie is relying on their sophomores and juniors to play those key roles. And after playing meaningful snaps throughout last season, paired with a strong offseason, the Red Devils are continuing to build off the end of 2024.
With our younger kids coming back, we got the chance to play a lot of our freshmen, sophomores last year, and they've made strides. I mean, huge strides, and I think we seem to be picking up right where we left off last year. So I'm thinking it's going to be positive for us. With the experience that they gathered last year, along with some of the seniors that we have this year that's been playing for 4 years, we got good leadership.
We bonded really good. Last year we had a lot of bad chemistry with the team. Everybody was kind of out at each other's throats. This year we're trying to build a better team chemistry, and we're trying to be better every single day.
While the Red Devils will have a lot of experienced players taking the field this year, there'll be a new face under center. Erie has 2 sophomores who have never played quarterback, competing to replace Seth Welch as the starter.
We're going with Quincy Brown. He's a sophomore, never played quarterback before. Jackson Han, another kid, sophomore, who's never played quarterback. And those are the 2 that we're looking at right now. And right now I think Han's kind of got the lead on that, but they're both inexperienced, so we're kind of having to slow things down while they learn, but it's coming around. We run a system that we really don't need that quarterback that has to, throw the ball 30 times a game. We just need him to be able to lead us.
Erie kicks off their 2025 schedule at home as they welcome in Eureka next Friday. The time is now for younger players to embrace the spotlight for Iola football as the program eyes a leap forward this year. Mustangs are coming off a second straight 4-5 season and enter 2025 with sights set on a winning record. But Iola, they'll be a younger team this year with only a handful of seniors to lead the way. And the focus this offseason has been to prepare these inexperienced players for the challenges that lie ahead.
We've got a lot of kids that have a little bit of varsity experience, so really the big thing, they haven't really had a ton though, so really the big thing is just trying to step up, encourage them to step up into challenging situations to be able to be ready for anything that might throw or come their way. So yeah, just trying to get them ready for what's about to come. And I think most of them have a little bit of experience, like I said, but it's mainly about just encouraging them to be tough and be the ones, the aggressors, I guess, if you will. So.
One position that'll feature a new face is quarterback, as Cale Pratt takes over as the signal caller. Last year, Pratt was a Swiss Army knife for the Mustangs, playing running back, wide receiver, safety, and even a little quarterback. And now he's ready to lead the Iola offense.
Definitely helped a lot because I played quarterback the last 2 games, and those are probably the hardest opponents we played, so it was some good experience I had, and I think it will contribute a lot to this season, and I won't be nervous at all. I'm just going to go out there and play my best.
Iola begins their season next Friday, September 5th, on the road against Baldwin. In less than 24 hours, 10th-ranked Pitt State will take the field for their season opener against number 1 Ferris State. And despite it only being week 1 of the season, the Gorillas are sticking to their roots. Pitt State's identity is all about physicality, emphasizing the running game on both sides of the ball. And with a matchup against one of the top rushing offenses and defenses in the country, the ground game will be key come Thursday night.
We want to be a team that can run the football effectively. We want to be a team that's going to stop the run. And what a challenge for us week 1 to be able to go up to one of the top rushing teams in the country, one of the top rush defenses in the country. To be able to go and do that. And that'll always be the identity of any football team I'm associated with, is want to be physical, want to stop the run and be able to run the football effectively. And so I think if you can do that, offensively, you can run the football effectively, that opens everything else up for you. So that's obviously going to be something we always hang our hat on.
The Gorillas look to make it back-to-back years with a win over the Bulldogs when these 2 powerhouses clash tomorrow night. Kickoff is set for 5 p.m. A couple of weeks ago, Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice was scheduled for a disciplinary hearing on September 30th with a suspension looming. And as the Chiefs kick off their season in just over a week, they will be without their star receiver for the distant future. Earlier today, Rice accepted a 6-game suspension for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. Back in July, he pleaded guilty to 2 third-degree felonies and was sentenced to 30 days in jail, along with 5 years probation for his involvement in a multi-car crash in March of 2024. Due to his suspension, Rice will miss the matchups against the Chargers, Eagles, Giants, Ravens, Jaguars, and Lions prior to being eligible for his return in Week 7 against the Raiders. After last night's comeback, the Royals enter the day with a chance to take the series in Chicago against the White Sox, and KC dominates with a 12-1 win, fueled by an 8-run fifth inning. Salvador Perez passing Amos Otis for the third most RBIs in franchise history. Ryan Berger tossing a career-high 6 innings in the win. The Cardinals, they're taking on the Pirates in Game 3 of their 4-game set tonight, falling to Pittsburgh for the second straight day. This one, 2-1. St. Louis finishing with only 4 hits in this one, stranding 7 runners on base in the loss. The series finale is tomorrow afternoon. Man, Salvador Perez continues to accolade, just take over. He's 4 homers away from 300. He could be going down as one of the best Royals of all time. I can't say the best because George Brett is all the way up there.
Yeah, and he just keeps going and going and going for years and years, and still powering them to wins. We'll be right back.
Imagine your future career destination wasn't a dream.
Or State Hero.
Well, the rain didn't stop the First Christian Church in Pittsburgh from hosting a back-to-school celebration. This went inside. Parishioners welcomed families for an evening of free food, games, and fellowship. Kids enjoyed activities like a bounce house, face painting, as you saw, and balloon animals, while parents connected with neighbors and friends. Yeah, it was a better day to be inside right now, but most people, I think, welcome the rain overall this time of year.
Yeah, we need it. It's been kind of dry through the month of August, and we are going to get showers, thunderstorms tonight, heaviest batch from 5 a.m. to about 10 a.m. A lot of areas an inch or two and some isolated heavier amounts. Temperatures into the 70s. Next couple days, great holiday weekend.
You bet. Final sports note.
The gauntlet starts tomorrow for Pitt State. Got number 1, week 1, number 5, week 2, number 3, week 3 at home. It all starts tomorrow, but they had the upset last year. Can they do it again on the road?
Yeah, against Ferris. They don't shy away from the tough schedules.
Not at all.
Let's see if they can do it. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget the morning show starts at 5 a.m. and let's make it a great tomorrow.